Yep.
Just don't eat that part. Oh, wow. Like right off the bat, the smell difference is...
Yeah, it's quite rich.
Mm.
You're going to be surprised by this one.
All right.
The seeds are small in it too. So
Nice. Yeah, the Atwood had some pretty big seeds. So once again, the consistency is like a solid flan or custard. And this has like a very light yellow flesh, it looks like. Hey everybody, we're back here at Ockoocangansett Farms. We're back here with Tim and Christine, and we are doing another cultivar review for PawPaws. And Tim, what do we have up next?
Well, I was going to show him his first Susquehanna. This is a Neil Peterson variety. It is has very dense skin, very thick flesh, very few seeds, and it is a flavor explosion. I call this the Cadillac of PawPaws because it's a shy bearer, at least as far as it is here, and it makes an excellent fruit.
So by shy bearer, you mean it just doesn't produce a lot of fruit?
Doesn't produce a lot of fruit.
So they're kind of like, really, when you get them, it's like...
Yeah, when you get a good one, especially a big one, they're just really quite a treat. So.
And just a quick note, as I experienced, if you checked out the Atwood one, that was more one right off the tree. This one looks like it's been ripened a little bit more, as you can see. When you see fruits at the store, if you see these things, you tend to stay away from them. But with PawPaws, it actually, it really helps with the flavor. Like it really makes a difference. So don't shy away if you see a PawPaw like this.
Yep.
Just don't eat that part. Oh, wow. Like right off the bat, the smell difference is...
Yeah, it's quite rich. You're going to be surprised by this one.
All right.
The seeds are small in it too. So.
Nice. Yeah, the Atwood had some pretty big seeds. So once again, the consistency is like a solid flan or custard. And this has like a very light yellow flesh, it looks like.
Yep, that one's, it's not as ripe as it could be, but it has its flavor, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
So what's interesting about this is it actually reminds me of the Atwood with the caramel vanilla kind of ish flavors, but the like that pineapple-y flavor as well. It's got a whole bunch of flavors. Wow, that's really hard to define.
Yeah, there's the pineapple. I taste a trace of bubble gum.
I was going to say, tastes a little soursop flavor too.
Little soursop flavor going on too. Yeah, that's
you know,
interesting.
Soursop I had for the very first time over in Southeast Asia. I have no idea, if you don't mind me asking you now, what do you know about soursop, just on a quick side note, because I actually tried it. I tried a juice, and it's got this weird flavor of sweet and sour, and it's really hard to kind of describe. What is the deal with soursops?
Well, soursops are
you love them?
She loves soursop, but they're a big spiky green fruit that is in the same family as PawPaw, so you have the same flavor profiles kind of in the background. PawPaw obviously being a temperate representative of the family. But yeah, soursops, they're grown pan-tropically all over the tropics, and they are native to South and Central America originally, where they've been domesticated for thousands of years. Some of them are the size of watermelons.
Really?
So yeah, they can get real big. But it's a delicious fruit, and I do recommend that people try it, especially in a milkshake or ice cream form. It is wonderful.
That's, okay, so that's actually right. When I was in, I think it was Vietnam, I tried soursop, and it was a shake, now that I think about it. And that's how they served it, and it was just so hard to describe, but that's cool. Wow.
Yeah, that one's nice, right?
Yeah, in Ecuador, they were huge.
Yeah, watermelon sized in Ecuador.
I have to say, okay, so a little background again. If you watch the overall video on PawPaws, they are native to America, which was surprising to me when Tim and Christine first explained that to me. However, as he was saying in the other video, the Native Americans used to cultivate them after the Europeans came over and kind of took over. It slowed down production and kind of stopped production.
Yeah, they kind of dwindled in terms of people paying attention to it, and it only picked back up again in the early 19th century with some people getting interested. And lately there's been a big boom of PawPaw interest. So there's been 3 books recently published that are spurring interest all over the place. It's native to the East Coast mostly, from I'd say New Jersey all the way down to the Florida Panhandle and west out to Iowa and Ohio. So it's got a wide range. There's a lot of space out there for it. So
Yeah, so if you can find them, again, and I'll probably repeat this over and over again in the different cultivars, but if you have the chance to try any PawPaws, definitely give them a try. They're a little expensive because they just, they don't travel well, I think is the deal. So if
Yeah.
you get them here in New England or Massachusetts, if that's where you're watching this from, if you're from the other places that you mentioned, you probably get these all the time. You're probably picking them off the trees in the forest and stuff. But if you get the opportunity to try them, any cultivar, give them a try. However, what was the name of this one again?
Susquehanna.
Susquehanna. So I would probably say I'm gonna have, I'm growing trees at home and we're gonna do the graft next year. I would probably pick this one as my graft. However, because it's not really a big fruit producer, I'll probably stick with the Atwoods.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, thanks for checking this out. Susquehanna PawPaw, and we'll see you next time.